July 19th found us with an awful rainstorm hovering over us all day. I spent the whole day reading a book and trying to forget the incident with the face. Around 7 in the evening, I got a call from Jimmy. "Meet me at the clubhouse," he insisted. "I've got something to show you." I agreed heartily, and despite the fact that it was raining, set out for our old hangout. When I got there, Jimmy had several newspaper clippings lined up on the table. Each clipping was of an account of one of the recent murders. "Oh no," I said when I saw him. "Jimmy, I don't really want to deal with this right now." Jimmy was dripping wet, but he didn't seem to care. "I think I know who this killer is," he said. "I put a padlock on the door last time the costume got stolen. Yet the killer got in here and got it anyway, right?" I had told him about my experience with the face. "Apparently," I said. I looked over at the table and noticed the costume sitting on the corner. The knife next to it had dried blood on the handle. "Obviously, then, it was someone who can get in here," Jimmy continued. "And that means it was someone with a key." I picked up the mask and examined it. Out of curiosity, I put it on. "You think it was one of us?" "The only people with the key to the clubhouse are you, me, and Kevin. That means that since it's not me, and it's not you, then... Kevin! It makes sense. He made the costume. He could easily make a replica," Jimmy said, watching me. Jimmy gasped as a horrible idea seemed to come to him. "What I saw wasn't the replica," I said, tying the cape around my neck. "What I saw was the real thing." "So sure of yourself, are you?" That gravelly voice was unmistakable. I turned around and saw the face standing right behind Jimmy. "Impossible!" I said. "That's what you think," the face said. That permanent, toothy smile on his mask was unnerving at the very least. "But you of all people should know that's not true." Jimmy seemed oblivious to the killer standing a few feet behind him. He was staring at me with wide eyes. Gavin, are you okay?" "Jimmy," I cautioned. "He's behind you. The face is right behind you." "Am I?" The face's cackle fouled the air in the clubhouse. "Am I really?" Jimmy's eyes got even wider. "No, Gavin, you don't understand." "Yeah, Gavin, you don't understand," the face said, mocking Jimmy's tone. "Why don't you tell him, Jimmy?" "Gavin, you're talking to yourself," Jimmy whispered. Jimmy, get away from him," I pleaded, taking a step closer. "Yeah, Jimmy," the face said. "Get away, if you can." Jimmy started shaking like a hog in a Christmas tree. He turned around and bolted straight for the door, and straight toward the face. "No!" The face and I screamed at the same time. I grabbed the knife from the table and lunged it at the face. He pulled out his knife and lunged at Jimmy. When my vision cleared, I was still holding the knife. It was buried deep in Jimmy's neck. Horrified, I let go and backed away. Jimmy slumped to the floor, already dead. "Now do you get it?" The face's growling voice was impossible to miss, but to my alarm, I had discovered myself repeating the words after him. In fact, I was the only one speaking. I frantically looked around, but I was the only one in the shed. "Gavin, you're talking to yourself." Jimmy's words now made perfect sense. I loved the role of the face so much that it had brought him to life in my mind. I was the killer. I was the face. Aftermath. I advise you now to be ever careful about the thoughts you let venture into your mind. I was not cautious enough. I let go. I learned to love evil, and it led me to commit evil. Now I must forever remember the atrocities I was responsible for. The face is dead. I killed him. He will never plague this world again. I hope.